Celtic.com.
Hip hop lunch.
This Hip Hop at Lunch, Mike Boyd here with Trouble. How's it going, man?
Indeed. G-Macking like a motherfucker in the big dog office right now. Just leaving a little meeting, came to chop it up with Hip Hop Lunch. I'm talking about one of the few who actually keep it silent and fucking with what's going on in the streets. I salute y'all. I'm talking about, so we here right now. It's Trouble. About tape.
Yeah, so December 17th, man. It's already being called one of the best mixtapes to drop this year.
They've been telling me, like, you should have had that in store. They said that's an album. I'm talking about, I respect that, and I appreciate the love and people who actually understand where I'm coming from, you know what I'm talking about? Because I want you to understand life, like, in every aspect of things. I ain't just coming out here with no bling blouse shit or trying to get you to perceive me to be escort or like out of here ass nigga with extra millions when it don't be like that, because everybody have their ups and downs, you know what I mean? So I want people to look at this shit like you gonna have your struggles, you gonna have times where you shine, you know, I'm talking about family oriented type shit, your loyalty, all my morals. This is what I'm preaching upon on my shit. December 17th, I titled it that because that was my release date from when I got out of prison. I just came home. I've been home like 6 months now. Came home December 17th, 2010. So we here. I've been mashing. I got my metal boots on. If you slow motion on it, you go cop that livemixtapes.com, or most likely one of your hood spots on any corner. Go ask for that. It's Trouble.
Yeah, man.
BKA Trouble.
You even incorporated that into the intro. Day out of jail, man.
Yeah.
So I saw the video Geeked Out of My Mind with Future.
Yeah.
Like clean video. Shout out to Decatur Dan on that. And what's it like working with Future, man? You guys are two of the hottest guys out in Atlanta.
It's not too hard to collab or just be able to vibe with Future, because that's my brotherton. You know what I'm saying? I call him my brotherton. That's my dude. He from right up the block from me. We both from the real Zone 6. I'm from Edgewood. He from Kirkwood. I stand with everything in which he talking about. So anytime he ever got a problem or anything on the good end, I'm right behind him, and it's the same way. I mean, so with the Geeked Out of My Mind, he's more geeked out of his mind on the Zan and the Lean. I'm geeked out of my mind on the Hennessy and the Kush. So we all just brought it up in together. I'm talking about just give them the aspect of everything. But I'm talking about, I'm going on, you have to log into my verse and shit to understand where I'm coming from. Because I be geeked out of my mind, but I'm still on point. I'm talking about, so at the same time, the message that I want to get across, like people be geeked or whatever you're doing, like you might want to do whatever you're doing to a certain extent. Like don't never do it the way you ain't going to be on point, or you'll be slipping, because slippers count, and it's like that's the message that I want to get across from it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want people to just think like when you listen to this song, like, I'm just gonna go crazy. You need to still be on point though.
Definitely. And how'd you first link with Future, man?
I've been knowing Future before I went to prison. I mean, so when I came home, I gotta salute my brotherton for one thing, man. When I came home, this is mainly some of the only shit that I was hearing. You know what I'm talking about? So he stayed down. He been in this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a lot of dudes who hate on him or whatnot, not understanding where he coming from with this shit. But that's a solid nigga right there. I salute you, my brothers. I've been knowing Kid for a minute. He gonna keep on pushing. Y'all gonna keep seeing him. Y'all gonna keep seeing me. Zone 6 in his finest.
Definitely, man. So The World Goes Round, like that's an emotional song, and the video came out nice, and it has your mother, your grandma, and you visiting your cousin's grave. Like, what was the inspiration behind that track and video, man?
The World Goes Round. I wrote that when I was in prison. It just like prison actually when I had that sit down, I did 2 years. It actually taught me how to actually log in to write, because I never actually wrote. I just get out of my mind on pills and shit, going in freestyling on shit, like just going straight in, straight raw. But I able to take all my situations from the beginning on up to that point, and everything I was seeing and everything that I was going through and everything that I understand and perceive through the world, I'm talking about in my life and through my eyes. So I put it on the track because I came with The World Goes Round. Like a lot of people think like when you might be fucked up, then when you get straight, like alright, this is it, I'm straight. Like nothing is guaranteed in life, period. Like through no situation. You know what I'm saying? It's a strong possibility that you could fall right back on your ass. I'm talking about the world goes round and round. You can be fucked up, then you hit them a couple moves or whatnot, you stay down to whatever you pushing towards, whatever you striving towards, you get straight. But then at the same time, once you get straight, it could be another dude who's just in this fucked up position that you were just in to see you shining and then come after you. So if he's able to be successful on that end, now you back fucked up and he's straight. This is what goes on 24/7, 365 throughout this world. I just and not only in that sense either though. You know, you got to think about it from all aspects of things, man. The world, this shit gonna go round and round. Things might change, man. You know, but it might get better, but it definitely ain't gonna change.
I heard you say positions get shifted, but things never change,
What's
man.
going on, Scoop?
Yeah, doing in hip hop lunch right now. You know, talking about Big Mac. You know, talking about my motherfucking Godfather. Yeah, we G Mac.
So, all the videos of the mixtape so far have been directed by Decatur Dan.
Yeah.
It's kind of like playing out like a movie.
Like when I first, my man, White Boy D, he the one introduced me to Decatur Dan. Like when I first met him, I didn't even know he was the videographer, or however you might call it, however you title it. It was just the vibe that we got just from kicking it with each other. He understood me as a person, and I understood him. Like it was just like that's how I go off of loyalty and the vibe that I get off of dudes. Like when it's genuine, rather than someone who's coming into something like who has a motive to get something up out of you or become successful off of what you got going or how they perceive you to be. You know what I mean? It was just some genuine fucking with. So after we was kicking it for a minute, that's when I found out that he actually be the one who's doing videos. And I'm loyal first. You know what I'm talking about? That's something that I'd never be able to cross out. Trill is a Trill dub. So I took that from where I'm like, shit, this is all I can actually fuck with right now. I ain't trying to like, he been here, he came with me like, let me do the video. So once we started rocking like that, he did my first joint, which was actually one of my deepest records to me, which I take to heart, is The World Goes Round. I'm like, shit, this is who I'm finna be fucking with. We kept it going all the way on out. I went, not to discredit anyone else who does videos like No Key, I fuck with No Key or whatnot. Motion Family niggas, like they cool people, not to discredit what they got going on, or saying that I won't fuck with either one of them in the future. It's just that I gotta stay solid, who been staying solid with me. So shouts out to Decatur Dan, man, salute. He actually shooting the Bustin' remix right now. Getting ready to head up to Memphis this Thursday. Finish up my nigga Yo Gotti, salute, Trill nigga.
Definitely, man, real organic.
Yeah, Trader Troop, I already shot Trader Troop part down in Houston. Getting ready to shoot my nigga Waka Flocka part. And it'll be a wrap for that. That'll be the next video y'all should be looking for. Already.
So, for my partners, that's my personal favorite track off the mixtape. You know, shout out to the Olympics. It's another personal track.
Olympics,
like I want to know.
Yeah, in the worst way.
Like, what's the motivation behind that? What was going through your mind when you wrote it, man?
Because that's just actually my life. Like it don't be too hard for me to go in on those tracks or come up with songs, because I'm not right here I'm not necessarily a club guy, like songs for club. I'm not here trying to make you pop your ass and dance or whatnot. Like all that's cool, but I just speak through my life experiences and all my morals and everything that I stand for. So when I drop for my partners, this is for my dogs. At the same, I just wanted to send out my thanks and for everyone who's blessed me and who's been staying down with me from the ground up to where I came up and I fell back on my ass and I came up and my back against the wall to where I was doing my bid and was still right there with me. So it's a couple dudes whatnot like Veli Sosa, Terry, a couple of my niggas who I ain't get the shout out to them motherfuckers, because the song was so long from when I originally wrote it. Shit was long as fuck. So I tell you, at the time when I was writing it in prison, I wasn't thinking about the bars or how it's finna be logged in on the beat. You know what I mean? I was just going in like straight out of my heart. I mean, so it was a couple niggas I missed out of that, but other than that, it's all my family. Those are true stories. Terry, my dog's in 3rd grade. I love him to the dirt. His cousin told on Didi though. He don't know how much it hurt. That's one of my dogs. Didi, he down the road right now. Shouts out to Markevius Walker, man. My round, he'll be home soon. He got 5 for a nigga telling on him or whatnot, but I still got a lot of niggas down right now. Nate Dogg, my big homie, Baby. So I don't know nothing other than to keep it solid, bro. That's why I say Trill is, Trill does. You Trill everything that you do, it's gonna be Trill. Straight solid.